Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the PGA of Australia, the European Tour, the ISPS Honda Asian Tour, and on behalf of the incredible team at Sports and Entertainment Limited, we welcome you to the official kickoff of the 2017 PGA International Golf Championship Week.
I do not intend to make a long speech, but thank you very much for all of you for being here. As has been said by Basil, of course, the CEO of PGA, that Fiji International, of course, has become an integral part of the sporting calendar in Fiji. I can also tell you, for those of you who may not actually follow Fijian politics, it's the most talked about sporting event in Parliament also, most debated sporting event in Parliament also. So I would like to take copies of your speech so we can distribute it to the members of the opposition so they can actually become quite familiar with the benefits of this actual tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we tried to say that, Fiji International actually has, like I said, become an iconic sporting mark in the sporting calendar. From the Fijian perspective, of course, when the proposition was made to us about 4 or 5 years ago, there was actually a lot of lack of understanding of the potential of Fiji International. There's also a lot of lack of inability to think into the future. And as we have seen, of course, like all new tournaments, we have seen it progress slowly, and we believe it's now gained a particular momentum that obviously can propel the whole golfing segment of tourism into much greater heights. As we've always said that in tourism in Fiji, of course, which is the largest contributor towards our GDP, there is a need to improve the different segmentation. We may be very good at weddings and honeymoons, and we are very good at, for example, having all the hotels filled up in Australia and New Zealand school holidays. But there are other aspects to Fiji that also needs to be progressed. As we've done, for example, with the filmmaking in Fiji, we have 2 Survivor series being shot in the Mamanudas. We have now another set of series being shot I think it's by the Europeans or the French, in the Yasawas. There's obviously opportunity in respect of golf. And the footprint that Fiji International is giving us, as has been highlighted earlier on, is massive. And we need to obviously be able to capitalize on that. We are very honored also this year that His Excellency the President will also be the one giving away the trophy to the winner this coming Sunday. It goes to show the level of significance that this particular tournament holds for us. I'd like to take this opportunity to also thank Basil and Vincent in particular. Vincent is an old boy of Maris, of course. He was in the wrong sporting group. He was in Claudius, and we were in Augustine. But he, of course, was much ahead of us too. But he looks obviously as young as we do. But I'd like to thank Vincent. There are many Fijians, of course, who are out there in the rest of the world, who were born in Fiji, who grew up in Fiji, who went to school in Fiji, and went away from Fiji for whatever reason it may have been. But Fiji, of course, still remained in their hearts. And there are many such Fijians actually coming back and contributing. And we'd like to acknowledge those Fijians who are doing that, and like to also tap into their resources, the connections that they have, the huge intellectual capacity and power and connections and the knowledge base that they have gained to be able to come back to Fiji and contribute to Fiji. We are actually at a particular point in our history, in our economic history, in our political history, and our constitutional history, where we need to be able to continue with that particular momentum. And that momentum will be lost if we are not able to tap into such people and such inputs and be able to also improve ourselves as a country. So thank you very much to everybody. As I've said, Basil, thank you once again also for your energy that you brought to this. And of course, we've seen some of our older friends who were involved. They're now involved in Fiji Rugby Union, which of course, Fiji Rugby Union has been the beneficiary of Brian. And Brian's input. Brian, of course, came to Fiji through Fiji International. And today now Brian is working with Fiji Rugby Union. And we see that his particular input, that we've seen a lot of changes taking place too. I'd also like to thank all the sponsors, because without you, of course, we won't be able to have a successful tournament. Without you, of course, we'll have to contribute more. As you know, the agreement that we have with the organizers that should they get more sponsorship, the Fijian government actually contributes less. So thank you for the sponsors. Thank you, of course, to Fiji Airways and various others. Thank you, Justin Marshall, for being here. My son is an ardent All Blacks fan. I don't like him for that. I have to declare my interest. I'm not a big All Blacks fan at all. I went to school in Australia, so that's what. But thank you very much, and we look forward to, of course, seeing the other great rugby player, George Gregan, who, of course, played for the Wallabies, and the others. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ministers, for being here. And we look forward to the tournament, and as we've seen, it's bigger and better. We are now part of the European Leg 2 and part of the Asian tournament too. And of course, Asia is one of our target markets as far as tourism is concerned. And last but not least, of course, again, FNPF for injecting over $6 to $7 million into the revamp of the new golf course that Vijay Singh has had an input into. So again, the golf course is a lot more playable. It also means that it feeds into the asset base that FNPF has. There's a lot of real estate around the golf course that FNPF, of course, can use the golf course to be able to market these wonderful sites in the Nathan Dollar Bay area. And I wish you a very good evening. Thank you.